As you continue to work with more advanced functionality with Windows PowerShell, you have to start working with things known as comparison operators. This is a large table that lists all of the comparison operators that are available with Windows PowerShell. Please note the ones that I have marked in bold being the ones that I have seen used the most. There are other ones that have use cases that you may need to use. Let's take a look at the EQ comparison operator. In most scripting languages, you would normally see this as equal equal, but in Windows PowerShell, it is -EQ. Not equal, instead of being exclamation mark equal sign, is going to be -NE. Greater than is -GT, less than is -LT, less than equal to is -LE, greater than equal to is -GE, and there is also another one that I marked in bold, which is -like. This one is going to be used for wildcard searching string values within the comparison. There are other ones that you can use regular expressions with, which is match and not match. There is also a reverse to the like parameter, which is not like, which means if it does not look like what you have in that wildcard statement. And the other ones can be used in other use cases. There are also logical operators. These can be used so that you can join together two comparisons, or even more. The -and one is the one that I see used the most. However, there are use cases for the other ones also. Instead of talking through each and every one's functionality, let's jump into a demonstration of working with these different operators. For this demonstration, we are logging into DC1 and opening Windows PowerShell. We are going to do some simple comparison by just comparing strings and integer values. So let's take posh and see, is it equal to posh? Even though I'm using different case on each of these comparisons, you will notice that the value is returned true. That is because equals comparison operator is not case sensitive. You can do the same thing if posh is not equal to posh. And you will see that that is false. That is because those are equal values. Let's see if 8 is greater than 2. Dang, wouldn't it have been nice if back in elementary school you would have had PowerShell available to you to do all of your math for you? You can do the same thing with 2 is greater than or equal to 2, which is true because 2 is equal to 2. Let's use some wildcard searching. So let's see if PowerShell is like P. Notice that that is false. Even though there is a P in PowerShell, I did not use any wildcard operators, therefore the value is returned false. So if I would have typed it as PowerShell, like, and then P with an asterisk, it will return true. We can take this a step further by using the logical operators in concatenation with the comparison operators. So let's see if 2 is equal to 2 and 3 is not equal to 4. And you will see that that is true because both of the comparison statements are true. Now let's check and see if posh is like P. Keep in mind, use your wildcard statement when you're working with like, or if 2 is equal to 48. You'll see that that is also true. And that's because posh is like P with an asterisk, even though 2 is definitely not equal to 48. At least one of those statements is true. You can do the same thing using an XOR statement. Is 2 equal to 2? XOR 4 equal to 4? You'll see that that is false. That is because that has to be only one of the statements is equal to true, not both of the statements. If you use a regular OR statement, that will return true. An XOR statement means that only one of them can be true. So if we do a 2 is equal to 2, XOR 4 is not equal to 4, that is now true. Because 4 is equal to 4, that makes it a false statement. Now, let's try something else. Let's use the NOT logical operator. With the NOT logical operator before 2, and saying 2 equal to 2, notice that even though the comparison itself is true, we reversed it by placing a NOT logical operator in front of it.